Hi, my name is Nadine from Aligning Us. Today I will be reading to you from Emmet Fox's book, Around the Year, a book of daily readings. Today's reading is for February 18th, entitled, Lead Us Not into Temptation. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Matthew 6, verse 13. Many earnest people feel that God could not lead anyone into temptation in any circumstances, and that Jesus could not have said what he is represented to have said. And so other phrasing is sought more in accordance with the general tone of his teaching. All this, however, is unnecessary. The facts are there. The more you pray, the more sensitive you become, and the more powerful are your prayers. But you also become susceptible to forms of temptation that simply do not beset those at an earlier stage. Subtle and powerful temptations await. Temptations to work for self-glory, for personal distinction, temptation to personal references other than perfect impartiality. Beyond all other temptations, the deadly sin of spiritual pride. Many who have surmounted all other testings have lapsed into self-righteousness that has fallen like a curtain of steel between them and God. Some old writers were so vividly sensible of these dangers that they spoke of the soul as being challenged by various tests as it traversed the upward road. The traveler was halted at various turnpike bars and tested by some ordeal to determine whether he were ready to advance any further. If he succeeded in passing the test, he was allowed to continue upon his way with the blessing of the challenger. Now, some less experienced souls, eager for rapid advancement, have rashly desired to be subjected immediately to all kinds of tests, and have even looked about, seeking for difficulties to overcome, forgetting our Lord's injunction, "Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God." Matthew 4, verse 7. They have virtually challenged him to give them difficulties. And so Jesus has inserted this clause, in which we pray that we may not have to meet anything that is too much for us at the present level of our understanding. Have a wonderful day.